Hello everyone, welcome to another exciting Minecraft Let's Play episode. I am Tyken, and I love doing this. I don't know what it is, but that is just so fun to do. Just a single button opens this entire door. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. This episode, I planned on working on an elevator, and I'm sorry my Let's Play episodes haven't been coming as quickly as you would like, because I know some of you would love like hour-long episodes every day, and time isn't exactly an issue because I could definitely find an hour a day to play Minecraft. But the problem is, a lot of you don't want to see the boring parts like the digging, and there's a lot of things to do. You know, I have to plan everything out. I have to test designs, design something completely new, or try to redesign it to make it better, depending on my needs. So things take a long time to do. Like for like an entire week, 2 weeks actually, since before I started on my 3x3 door up there. I've been looking for decent elevator designs, and I was like, well, I can't wait any longer, so I'm just gonna pick the one I like best. And even though it's not perfect, because what I wanted was a piston elevator that went up and down and wasn't entirely complicated. Instead, I'm going to go with Brows of Steel design. His amazing design. In fact, it's the fastest piston elevator that I know of. I think it still holds that claim as well. Um, anyway, this design is pretty simple. That's kind of my thing. Is I like simple and efficient designs, stuff that anybody could do. Well, not anybody, but you know, simple enough to follow along and all that such. Let's see. Actually, let's start with this side. Anyway, basically, this design is only going to go up. So what I did here is I had a little ladder system, plus it would be, you know, easier to get up and down if I have to. And eventually I'm going to turn this into a water drop zone, so it's much quicker and easier to go up and down. That way, you know, should be, you just walk over here and just drop down and then you're done. Most elevators that go up and down, like I wanted to use C&B's design, but his was slightly more, I wouldn't say complicated, but a little messier than I would like. Not, well, messy is the wrong word too. More complicated, I suppose, just to have a down feature, and it was kind of slow. So I was like, I'll just opt for a water drop. I think that will look better anyway. Plus, you know, instantly drop down and you're good. I'm also going to be decorating the outskirts with obsidian just because I think it looks good. Anyway, with this design, is it's basically going to push you all the way up really quickly, and you'll just be here, and you drop down and have fun. I'm not sure if I want to do the entire shaft out of obsidian. I could, but I feel like that might be a waste. Anyway, let's go ahead and finish this. With this design, it's pretty, I guess, simple. I might need more obsidian, but basically you have your bottom pistons. Both of these are, well, one of these is for decoration. One of these is going to push you up. Then this piston will activate, push this one out, and this piston will push you up, and then it will continue from there, kind of alternating. Like right here will be another sticky piston, and then a regular piston right here, and then we're going to replace, or not replace, put cobblestone there, and it will continue like such all the way up. So it's kind of like a checker pattern. I don't think I'll keep the obsidian there. It kind of looks ugly, at least for this particular project. I don't know, maybe, depending. Either way, we'll find another material for it later. But for now, it's going to be a cobblestone, just because it's a good junk material. And crap, I hate you, gravel, and super pick. Well, I love the super pick. Well, the super enchanted pick anyway. But God, I hate gravel. Okay. Like I said, we can replace all this stuff later. Oh, the funny thing is, when I was digging down here, this opened up into a big ravine. Yeah, you can see it goes down there. I'm going to have to explore this later, but I just kind of blocked it all off for now. I think I might open it up like this is natural wall, so it's not like a... It's a deep ravine, but it's not that wide. So I may open it up, kind of like a little tourist attraction. Not sure. Wouldn't really be much to show off, but it'll still be interesting, perhaps. Basically, where all this cobblestone is where the floor ends, I suppose. I could put glass there, or at least partially. Might look cool. Don't know. We'll figure it out later. But for now, let's go ahead and do this. Let's see. Put obsidian here. Across the top. And we'll just leave this open. Well, you know what? Let's just dig around right here. Just so we can have this fully... Wait a minute. Crap! That's not where it was supposed to go. It was supposed to go here. One in front of it. I'm gonna have to get rid of this later. Well, I'll just get rid of the middle two for now. This isn't my efficiency 5, so this takes slightly longer. But I'll just leave the ones on the side simply because, you know, they're not doing anything wrong right now. So, get rid of the obsidian. We're just gonna screw things up with it. Yes, that's excellent. And then we'll put obsidian right here real quick, just for decorations. And then I guess some obsidian right here for this part as well. And there we go. Now we, of course, need to light this up. And put a torch here. There we go. And good enough. Okay, now we need to actually get some work done. Put the obsidian up. We need to keep these pistons. I need a button too. The button's going to go, I think, right here. And then the wire's going to come out here, but we can fix that later. For now, we need to... Let's see, the bottom one needs to fire first. Then needs to come over here. Basically, what you're going to want to do is when you get to the first piston, you're going to put a repeater right here on 4. Then you're going to put a repeater next to it on 1. And then a repeater right here along this column with 0 as well. And then you're going to put a block in between. Basically, what this will do is by activating this block, it will activate this piston. Then it will push through this block, activate this one. So when this piston pushes this one out, it will activate this block and activate that piston. However, when it goes off, this piston will, turn off first, and since this is on a 4 delay, it will turn off afterwards. So it'll be able to push it out, push it up, and then come back down and pull it back in without any problems. Because of course you can't push or pull a piston that's already extended. So it does that. I dug out just enough room for this to be, what is the word? Possible, I suppose. Now we need to do the same thing directly right here, pretty much. And it pretty much just continues this way. I may skip ahead, or at least fast forward through all this, although there is one part I really need to do first. I'm gonna go get my efficiency pick 5, fix this, because I don't want this obsidian right here. Although, I don't know. We'll put something else later. Although I could put obsidian right here. Never mind. Just using myself now. I definitely need to figure out what I'm going to do with this. Like, I know what I'm going to do, but I need to do the bottom piston first, put all the extra stuff, and make sure all of it connects properly. So, I'm going to go get a button. I'm going to get rid of this obsidian, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, have all the materials I need, and I brought some chests to put some of my more valuable materials, like my efficiency 5 pick and my obsidian. I need to get more obsidian later, but anyway, I went ahead and got a button. Yay, buttons. Put the button here. Oh yeah, and I decided to rearrange this slightly. Have it, the first one right there instead, just because I think it would be easier to face this the way I want it to. Because I want the button on this side. And if I put the button on this side, it will just make things really awkward later. So we're just changing this around slightly. Let's see. Another one right here. Then this like here. And then cobblestone. There we go. Okay. This should work. It's going to be a while going all the way up there. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do the groundwork, and then once it starts getting repetitive, I'll just skip ahead. Right. this one first. So we put this here on 4, this one on 1, this one on 1. Wait. Yeah, the obsidian's just part of the doorway, not the actual part. Okay. And then clears out a bit. Oh yeah, I opened this up too. This is also part of the ravine. You can see it from here. I blocked this off because, like I said, I don't want any like spiders or skeletons to attack me and kill me while I have valuable materials and such. Let's go through here, connect this to this. That should be the end of that, more or less. I'm going to need to connect this to this piston. There we go. So obviously this is going to need to go off first. But we're going to go ahead and test this real quick, just to make sure I'm doing this right. Oh, actually I don't need to block that off right there, because that is going to get blocked off eventually. Okay, and block this. So press the button. Something's wrong here, hold on. There we go. That is quick. Okay, well, let's see it from here. Really neat invention. Like I said, I think Browse of Steel was the first one to come up with this concept and design. It's really awesome. He even made like a conveyor belt system like that to go, horizontal instead of vertical. Side to side, up, forward and back, instead of just up and down. Okay, now we're going to put another row of wires right here. Same as always. And this is going to have redstone coming here as well, but of course you're going to have to block this off, or else you're going to have crossfire with your wiring, and we don't want that. But it makes room for the next platform for these as well. But first, before we do this, we need to make sure power is going to the right locations. This part should be easy. This part, slightly more annoying. Okay, let's see how we're going to do this. We're going to go ahead and put repeater here, redstone here, to make sure this goes up to the next platform, and then redstone here to connect it to here. Because basically we want this one to activate, then this to activate literally a second later. So we're putting we don't want a tick on that. We want no ticks on that one. At least not for now. Let's see. This is going good. We're going to want this one to go to the next floor. So what we're going to do here is have another repeater with none on it. No ticks. And we're going to do this little trick. Here we go. We're going to put redstone. We'll drag this out one further. There we go. So we don't want that to touch particularly. Okay. So basically what it does is it activates this, pushes it through this one, and brings it up here, which we want it to go up here in a moment. The bottom part is always the most complicated, then it gets really easy and repetitive from there. Okay, so now that we have this part, let's make some room to walk around, and we'll add our second layer right here. Put another sticky piston, sticky piston here, regular piston here. Okay, this should be pretty simple from here. Well, once I do that one layer, I'll just fast forward through all this. So let's see. Well, we're going to have to put another layer here, naturally, to block off the redstone. And then we put our repeaters like so. Put 4 in that one. Actually, I need to check to make sure I put 4 in that one. Yeah, 4 in the one facing the piston. Okay, now the fun part, or at least what I consider the fun part. Put this here, have this come around like so, and then we put a block here, redstone repeater here with 1 tick, total of 2, the standard one and then an extra one. Put a torch here for a little bit of extra light, and then we put redstone right here on this block, using kind of the same trick here. put a block here, dig this out, have it here, and then it comes up to the next level. Let's go ahead and do this one real quick so I can show kind of a quick example of how this is going to work. Going to have another repeater here, here, here. I might actually need more repeaters. Let's see. Probably actually going to definitely need more repeaters. I don't think 25 is going to be enough since I'm using about 4 per level. Damn. Didn't even realize how much that was. Let's go ahead and do this one now. Let's see, this one is... yeah, that one's going to be complicated since it's still the bottom one. So we're going to have to dig out right here. Put a torch here so you can see what I'm doing. And I hit the torch, of course. Have this come out. Have a repeater here. Then break this. Ah, oh, freaking gravel. I hate you so much. Redstone here. No, not a torch. Block, block. I'm stuck now. There we go. Okay, so the redstone's there. The repeater should push power through that up here. Let's see. This will actually require 1 tick on here, simply because it's skipping over to the next one. We want basically, you know, that one to go off first. So basically the way this is going to work is 4 ticks, 1 tick, well, 3 ticks, no ticks, 1 tick. Or click it once after you put it down. I consider the first one that it starts with to be a tick, so sometimes that can get confusing. Let's go ahead and block this off now. Okay, this should be going good. Let's go ahead and, well, I don't think I'll be able to test it properly or get back up here. Oh well, let's just go ahead and test it. Well, actually, if this works properly, it should push me all the way to the top. More or less working properly. It's that last one, for some reason, that isn't working quite right. Let's see. Is it timed properly? I don't think this one's timed properly. Or is it? We're just gonna have to build more and see what happens. Okay, just continue up like this. Oh, that's gonna be a pain if that isn't calibrated correctly. Oh, wait, I think the other one might not... well, no, that one's calibrated. Let me check this real quick. Just because I would feel much better if I did. I think this one requires 1 extra tick, because it's skipping to the next level. I'm not sure if that's going to matter much, but it may make a difference. Let's test that out one more time. Yeah, that worked perfectly that time. It was just a tick that I forgot to do. On these side ones, they all need an additional tick because it's going to the next level directly above it, and since there's one on the other side that needs a different tick, it kind of balances it out. Okay, we've got all this figured out. No more problems. Should be none, anyway. Okay, now we have this one coming up here. Pretty much the same little process. And... oh yeah, we're going to have to block this off, naturally. And block that off. And this. Okay. Then this one comes here. Put a block here. And then... why isn't that blocked off? Okay. Now we're going to put a block here. We're going to put a redstone repeater there. We're going to eat a watermelon. Then we're going to put a tick on that. And do pretty much the same process as before. And yes, I'm saying it fancy or weird on purpose. So yeah, that's a tick, total of 2. Just jump up here and place that. And then we cover this up, put the redstone here, and it carries over. Then we just put another, row of these, cover this up, put a repeater here, put cobblestone there, and then we put our pistons here. here, and here. You know, let's put... There we go. That'll work. At least for now. Redstone here, and then you pretty much continue the same thing over and over. I think I may get more repeaters, and then I'll just fast forward through this long, tedious process. But let's go ahead and do this floor, because I think I forgot to do it for the bottom one. I think that's why I didn't do anything with that. Okay. Let's go ahead and light that up, because it's dark down there. Put one of these down, put a single tick on it, and then put the blocks like so. Have the redstone coming up. Freaking torches in the way. Put the repeaters here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That isn't right, is it? Yeah, that one repeater would go here. Would it? Yeah, I think so. Something just feels off about that, like it's going too far out. I don't know. Oh well, good enough, I suppose. Yeah, I think that's right. Oh well, we'll figure it out if it isn't. The only thing that would do anyway is make it slightly less efficient. But I think I'm doing it right regardless. And this is pretty much it, just the entire process going all the way up. It takes... Oh, I did that backwards, didn't I? Yeah, sticky and regular. So yeah, the entire process after the bottom one is pretty easy. You just need to know how to loop it all the way up, and you should do fine. Just remember to block off all these after each one, and remember to carry the current over to the top. Let's see. The repeater's right here. So I need to have redstone here, carried up here, and then, oops, then you have it for the next floor. Same with that. That should be right, but something feels off right there. What if... Okay, I think I didn't alternate properly, because that definitely should not be touching like that. Let me fix this real quick. Shouldn't be a problem. All I need to do is fix all of that. Okay, let's put the repeater here instead, with 1 tick of delay. Put the redstone here. Blocks here. Have this coming up like that. Oops. No, wrong buttons. Get my keyboard orientation all messed up. And then put the repeater over here instead. That should make sure I don't cross these wires by mistake. So yeah, the wire's coming up here. The repeater would go here. This block would go here. Wait a minute. I might have to fix this actually. I'm gonna go ahead and get more repeaters though real quick, because I definitely can't continue this without more. So let me go ahead and put this here. Put another set of these here. And I want to test this out one more time real quick. This is gonna hurt. But let's test this. Uh-oh. That doesn't look right. One more time. Okay, that time it worked. Once more. Okay, stand right here, press the button. Why are those not... Oh, I screwed something up with that. Okay, I'm gonna go get more repeaters, then I'll try to figure out what I'm doing wrong with that. And be right back.